So, what would you say should be the two basic life skills or personality building skills that our education system should really look to build in?
Actually, very good question. I wanted to add that on in my first answer, but it's true. I think the older, given how bright children are at the age that they are, textbook and theoretical learning is actually slowly becoming of no use. And we also know that with AI and tech, I mean, you're not going to have to think very much for yourself when it comes to data and fact, and that's what textbooks do. So I think experiential learning at a very early stage would be fantastic. Internships were always considered important in your later years, just in time for you to be equipped for your job.
Correct.
What people don't realize is that internship is a little bit of real life, curated if possible for age groups, that different things can be learned in those experiential
Yes.
ecosystems at different stages. So that's a big gap. I mean, nobody talks about business building or working in a corporate environment till you are 17, 18, and by then your neural pathways are quite set.
Set.
So one is experiential learning, encouraging children at the age of 10, 11, 12 to be entrepreneurs, to understand what working in an environment looks like. And two, I think financial prudence. I don't think children are taught the day to day of financial management till it's much later. And children should understand how the world goes round.
Yeah. So, it's interesting. So, at Head Start Mentorship, we would often get students who come and say, I like design. I want to do something in design. So you ask them, okay, what in design? Beyond fashion design, which is the normal sort of design aspect, they don't know. So I curated this 5-day program where they would go through aspects of product design, they would go through aspects of graphic design, they would go through aspects of fashion design, they would go through aspects of interior design, and they would go through aspects of fine art.
Amazing.
At the end of which, I would ask them, what of this calls to you? Some would have been able to identify, others would say, I never want to talk about design again.
Yeah. I mean, how is a child to know, an adult to know at 17, 18, 16 which line of work they are
They
going to?
don't.
They don't. And we're setting them up for failure because the choices are becoming more and more,
Exactly.
but the visibility around those choices is becoming less and less.
That's because exposure, actually, for all the technology, Tara, is actually becoming limited.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the screen will show you what you are choosing to see. The algorithm is only going to keep showing you what you are choosing to see. And you are only choosing to see what you are aware of. And what is your awareness? It's the ecosystem around you, right? So, unless you're a family that talks about current affairs, unless you're a family that asks deep thinking, meaningful questions, that exposure is not available to
Absolutely
students.
correct. Yeah,
And that I feel is the biggest missing link in developing their own neural thinking and what is available outside.
100% agree.
Yeah. So I just feel that now more and more thinkers are thinking about these things. So hopefully more stuff will start to happen, which makes them more equipped for the real world.
And I also think that, your point about the thinking and the doing, uh, this rat race that we all think we're in, and we think we're going to conquer it by doing. Actually, you're not. You're going to conquer it by thinking, by conversations, by gentle exposure, by subliminal um, opportunities for children to understand different parts of the world, rather than rushing with them from pillar to post trying to build activities and stuff like that. Because you're right, conversation shape the world, right? So
So I have to sit with an open calendar and ask children who are 13, 14, 15, when can you slot me 30 minutes? And I get answer, oh, but I'm busy. So I'm running a business and doing many other things. I can find that time in my window, but the children don't have
yeah, it's
the
too
luxury.
much. It's too much.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the importance of mentors. Who in your life would you say has been, and I think I know the answer already to this question, but who in your life would you say has had maximum impact on you in terms of mentorship?
I'm a huge believer of mentorship, and I have been so privileged and grateful that I have had access to many people who have had more experience, who are far more intelligent and far more accomplished than me. And to me, that's what really makes a mentor. So I know what you were thinking, but I don't have that one mentor. I don't. And I've always worked well with many voices around me. In fact, yesterday I was saying to someone, I'm not a lone ranger. I work much better in conversation with people, in listening, in debating.